Bad road tension over there. And was so bladder. And was so high. Bow tension. Yeah, I just throw my weapons out. Like bow tension, I said. You know, like, okay, hold to pick up. Hard. Don't give me gun. Scared of somebody now. Say damage over down here. Nope. Go over to something right there. I can't like take a weapon. We got all that big for probably me around. I'm seeing me right, I can't find it. I find it. Definitely people definitely down there. Oh no! Dude, just get it. Funny himself. What is it? Himself. Why did I have that shotgun in my dad? Okay. I missed! Oh, Spawn got me. Oh, hacks. You can say that hacks. It's hack. I shot 2 pumps. Bam, miss. Pumps shoot a bullet per second. I know now because shotgun's a bullet pumping hacker. One sec. Hello.
Any animal. If you open the first door, you'll find a raging fire behind it. Upon opening the second door, you'll be met by 2 fire-breathing dragons ready to burn you to ashes. And the third door will surprise you with a ravenous lion and a wolf hiding inside. Behind the fourth door, there's a pool of hungry sharks. So, guys, what will your choice be? You and your friends have just 15 seconds to get out of this trap alive. If you've chosen the third door, congratulations. You're absolutely right. The thing is that if the lion is hungry, it would devour the wolf and remain the lone survivor in the room. This way, you and your pals can use the bullet to kill the lion and get out of this spine-chilling castle. A dangerous game. You've been kidnapped by a mad scientist that wants to do unspeakable experiments on you. He tells you that you can win your freedom back. The only thing you have to do to get out is to go through one of 3 doors. Alright, what's with the ominous door thing here? Anyway, behind the first door, there are motion sensors. If you activate any of them, you'll be frozen on the spot by a powerful release of liquid nitrogen. Behind the second door, you'll be met by a crazy serial killer who killed 357 people, all of whom were eating oatmeal. Get it? Cereal? Way back in 1836. If you enter the third door, you'll be showered in acid. If you've always wondered what it's like to be a liquid, pick this door without a doubt. So, the choice is obviously incredibly hard. And what's even worse, you have just 15 seconds to plan your life-saving strategy. If you paid attention to the details, you must have heard that the serial killer was scaring the daylights out of people way back in 1836. So, what's the worst thing you'll see behind the second door? A dirty old skeleton? Bowls of oatmeal? There you go. The second door is your exit to freedom. So, which riddle was the most baffling for you? Tell us in the comments below. Also, be sure to let us know if you managed to survive any of these scary riddles. Share this video with your friends. They'll surely have a ton of fun. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe to... Okay, listen up. 6 riddles you have to solve to stay alive. Unfortunately, only a few of us know exactly what to do in life-threatening situations. And that's a bummer, because knowing how to react if your parachute doesn't open or a big, ferocious dog is about to attack you may save your life one day. That's why we decided to check your instincts and survival skills by putting together a short test to see whether you would stay alive in some dangerous situations. Let's just hope you'll never face them in real life. Here's question number 1. There's a big brown bear just ahead of you. What do? 1. What kind of question is that? I'd run for my life and scream for help, of course. 2. I'd try to befriend it. Maybe showing that I'm not a danger will convince it not to kill me. 3. I'd play dead and hope it doesn't notice me. 4. I'd shoot it. I ain't messing around. Now, you have 15 seconds to think about your answer. And go. Have you already picked the right one? Well, time's up. Let's see how you did. The answer? You definitely wouldn't be able to run fast enough, even if you're a competitive sprinter. A running brown bear can reach speeds of 21 miles per hour. Even the fastest man on Earth, Usain Bolt, clocks out at 23 miles per hour, which I guess means only he would choose this answer. Now, shooting it also isn't an option, just a last resort. And you better plan on having a powerful gun and good aim. Otherwise, you'll just make the animal even madder. Sorry, hopeful bear whisperer, but talking to this animal and trying to get chummy with it won't do a thing. Do I really need to explain? It's a wild animal. It's going to feel threatened no matter what you do. It doesn't understand language. Okay, I think that's enough reasoning. So, if you decided to play dead, congratulations. You're the one who'd most likely stay alive. Just remember to curl up and put your hands behind your head. This way, the bear won't see you as a threat. By the way, if you said smear honey all over the guy next to you and run like hell, well, we have to admire your creativity at least. But you're not much of a friend. Question 2. You're outside during a tornado, and there's no shelter inside. What's your course of action? 1. I'd get in my car and drive as far away as possible. 2. I'd crouch down in a nearby ditch. 3. I'd climb a tree and wrap my arms around the branch. 4. A tornado, I'd be frozen with fear, standing there mouth ajar. Your 15 seconds start now. Think carefully. And sorry folks, that's all the time you have. The answer. The right thing to do in this situation would actually be to find a stretch of open country, hide in the nearest ditch if you can find one, and cover your head with your clothes. That swirling funnel of death will pick you out of a tree with no effort at all. Believe me, you're not strong enough to hang on to that branch. And getting into your car is a no-no too. Tornadoes throw debris everywhere, so the likelihood that your tornado-escaping getaway will be on smooth open road is slim to none. So, how did you do? Tell us in the comment section below. Moving on to the next question. Question 3. Remember that big, ferocious dog I mentioned earlier? Well, it's standing right in front of you, eyes locked on yours. What would you do? Number 1. I'd scare it away with loud noises and arm flailing. Make myself look bigger and scarier, you know? Number 2, I'd stay still, arms pinned to my sides, probably out of fear. 3, screw this, I'm bolting out of there. I might not be able to outrun Smokey the Bear, but little Scooby-Doo here would be nothing. Number 4, I'd scream for help at the top of my lungs. And 15 seconds on the clock. What, in your opinion, is the right thing to do? Think it through. Okay, let's find out what the answer is. The answer, I know it's easier said than done, but the main thing here is to stay cool, calm, and collected, and don't wet your pants. If you try to run away, scream, or make any sudden movements, the dog will attack you instantly. And yes, they're fast too. So you don't want to take it off anymore. Just stand still with your hands pinned to your sides, and do not move. Also, as much as you probably want to monitor this animal's every move, avoid eye contact. This way, there's a chance that everything will turn out in your favor. Question 4. You're swimming in the sea and suddenly realize there's a shark coming right at you. What's the plan? Number 1, play dead. If it works for bears, it probably works for sharks too. Number 2, I'd beeline for the shore and pray that I swim faster than it does. Number 3, I'd stare it right in the eye and punch it in the nose if I have to. What can I say? I'm the ultimate badass. Number 4, I'd get around to its back and hang on to its fin. It can't get me if I'm piggybacking it. Now, that's a hardcore situation, isn't it? Here's your 15 seconds. So many possible choices. Okay, that's enough. Time's up. Let's see if you were right. The answer. If your badassery would give Clint Eastwood a run for his money, then congrats. Staring at the shark and punching it in the nose is the right way to go here. When a shark attacks, it can swim at almost 6 miles per hour. So your hopes of swimming faster have now officially been killed. Sorry. Piggybacking a shark? Really? Trust me, you're not fast enough to get behind it. And you definitely won't be able to keep a grip on its dorsal fin. These things are fast, seriously. And finally, save your acting skills for the bears. A shark won't miss out on a delicious meal, even if it's not moving. So, did you pick the right answer? If not, don't worry. We have 2 more questions for you to redeem yourself.
Ten detective riddles only the most attentive 1% can solve. It has been scientifically proven that you must solve 10 detective riddles every day to develop and exercise your brain. You don't believe it? Okay. Perhaps we have made this fact up. But you can't deny that entertaining your mind solving cases along with Sherlock Holmes and other famous detectives is anything but boring. So, if you are ready to check how attentive you are, this video is what you need. Watch a riddle, have 15 seconds to try to crack it, and move to the next one. Remember to give us a like for letting you feel like a real professional in solving crimes. Good luck! Number 10. A detective and the blacksmith brothers. On a snowy winter night, the detective was resting in front of the fireplace. Suddenly, somebody threw a snowball at his window. The hit was so strong that the glass shattered. The detective stood up and had just enough time to notice 3 kids who lived in the neighborhood running away. They were brothers with the names Sam Blacksmith, Peter Blacksmith, and Mark Blacksmith. The next day, a paper note was left on the detective's door. There it was written, "Blacksmith." He threw the snowball. The detective knew immediately which brother to question. Okay, now you have 15 seconds. Hopefully enough time to figure it out. The symbol, question mark, is called the question mark. So here we go. Question Mark Blacksmith. He threw a snowball. Number 9. Hotel room. A woman was staying in her hotel room when somebody knocked at the door. When she opened it, she saw an unknown man. He looked surprised and said, "I apologize. I thought it was my room." He turned away and went in the direction of the elevators. The woman, however, returned to the room and dialed security. Why was she so suspicious? Have you already figured it out? Time is ticking. The woman logically decided that if the man had thought that the room was his, he wouldn't have knocked. Such behavior is typical for those criminals who break into hotel rooms and steal whatever they can. They knock on the door to make sure there's nobody inside. Number 8. Suicide or murder. A detective comes to a crime scene. A man is said to jump out of a window of an abandoned building and commit suicide. The detective goes inside the building to the first floor, to the room at the front. He lights a cigarette, goes up to the window which faces the dead man, opens it, and throws the cigarette out. Then he goes to the second floor and does the same. He continues until he has visited all the floors and repeated the action again and again. Then he returns to his team and says that it was by no means a suicide, but a murder. How did he find it out? It took the detective much longer than 15 seconds to understand the truth. What about you? Are you smarter?
I would eat it for a second.
When a person commits suicide jumping from a high floor, they don't tend to close the window behind them. But in this case, none of the windows which faced the dead man were left open. It means that there was somebody who closed them after the man died. Number 7. Iced tea. 2 young ladies were having dinner together. They both ordered iced tea. One of them was very thirsty and drank very fast. She had 5 glasses during the time, the other drank only 1. Tragically, the girl
Sorry guys.
The answer is actually quite simple. The car where the man had been killed was a convertible. When the fatal shot sounded, the roof was down. Number 5. Flying coffee. A woman was having breakfast at a nice restaurant. At one moment, she noticed a fly in her coffee. She was indignant and made the waiter bring her another cup of the drink. After he returned with a new cup of coffee, she shouted, "What is the service in this place? You have brought me the same cup of coffee." How did she understand it? Perhaps the woman was a psychic? What do you think?
You have the biggest tail. It had a big on it.
She had already put sugar in her previous cup of coffee. When she tried the new one, it was sweet. Number 4. in court for killing the wife. A man is accused of killing his wife. His lawyer, in his final statement, declares that the wife of the man, in fact, hasn't been killed, and will enter the courtroom in a minute. Everybody in the room, including the judge and the jury, turns and looks at the door, and the lawyer with the defendant looks at them. Several minutes pass, and the lawyer says, "It proves that you are not so sure that my client has killed his wife. Otherwise, you wouldn't believe me." Almost immediately after that, the jury comes up with a guilty verdict. Why does it happen? 15 seconds to find the answer. The man who had been accused wasn't looking at the door. He was sure his wife wouldn't enter, as he had killed her.
So if I ask you what kinds of stuff do you think will get you banned in Fortnite, what kinds of things come to mind? Maybe mods, exploiting glitches potentially, harassment, soliciting? Yeah, that's what most people would think of. But how about riding the swings? Welcome to Top 5 Gaming, everyone, where today we'll be taking a look at the easiest ways to get banned in Fortnite. No, seriously, you gotta watch out. Don't do these things in Fortnite. There's a few things in here that you could potentially be doing on a daily basis that you don't know could get you banned. I will not rest until everyone knows that you can get banned for any of the following things. Let's get it. Number 5, teaming. Considering Fortnite is still such a new game, we haven't really had the chance to witness some really big moments of controversy within the community. But now, all because of a player called Zacubus, we finally have some juicy Fortnite controversy to talk about. What? Back in December, DreamHack were running a cash prize tournament where the top players of each day could win up to 12,000 euros. So it was a pretty big deal. Zacubus was at the top of the leaderboards, and it was his last game of the event. So really everything looked like he was about to take that tournament. That was until he got banned from the game right then and there. He was teaming during the tournament. Zacubus was actually live from the event, which meant that he didn't and let him live. Everyone was able to see. This might not seem like such a big deal to you and me, but to the people at Epic Games and the people at DreamHack, it was considered teaming, which was against the rules of solo matches as the tournaments. What's pretty surprising is that Zacubus actually went on to blame the tournament, saying that solos aren't good for people in a competitive setting. Like, come on, dude, maybe you shouldn't have cheated. You cheater? Okay, I'd make friends with friends. Only because it's funny, though, but I would never do something like that in a tournament. I mean, that should be pretty self-explanatory. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but probably not. Probably, I'm pretty sure I'm right. Am I right? I think I'm right. Yeah, I don't care what you think. I'm right. Number 4, the tire swing. Back in October of last year, Epic Games released a new patch that basically improved the anti-cheat software that the game used. This was meant to make it even harder for cheaters to get away with breaking the game and doing things that they shouldn't be allowed to, but it also had the unwanted tire swing. If you jump on top of the tire swing, you will start to glitch out and sort of float around the area and sometimes even randomly teleport about the place. Now, obviously that sort of thing isn't meant to happen in Fortnite, so the anti-cheat picked up on the people who were doing it and thought they were using flying hacks or something, constantly changing positions at a rapid pace. Because of that, it immediately banned their account. Personally, I'm upset that you can get banned for these kinds of things because there's a lot of game devs that support unharmful cosmetic glitches such as these. employees, but I don't think that it's entirely their fault. I do, however, think that it's part of the game and that they should definitely just fix it if they don't want players doing this, but I think it's hilarious that we should leave it in the game and they need to remove you being able to get banned from doing this. I mean, who doesn't want to watch their friends just spaz out on the swing set? It's great. Number 3, team killing. These days, you can't damage your teammates anymore. They removed it because way too many people were killing their own teammates in duos and squads, which also meant loads of people were also getting banned from the game. Killing teammates was actually against the rules, and the game detected it as cheating, even if you were killing people who were on your friends list. It kind of sucked that this was the way Epic Games decided to do things, because if you were really low health, then you could have your teammate kill you and then revive you so that you would be able to boost your health a little bit, but then again, it was probably unfair tactics like that which Epic were trying to stop. Either way, it was pretty fun to take down teammates if you were trying to troll them, or maybe you were playing with teammates that weren't so nice. There's also a pretty easy way to get yourself just removed from the game entirely. It definitely should have been removed, but just like it is in hardcore search and destroy on Call of Duty, there's definitely some fun to be had with the ability to kill your own teammates. Number 2, glitching. Every game has glitches. It's just the fact of game design. And it's also true that no game developer really likes people messing around with these glitches in live games. And that's why if you start abusing pretty bad glitches in Fortnite Battle Royale, you'll probably get banned. Take this clip for example. In it, a player heads to an area just next to the Salty Springs area. In this area, you'll be able to run over a brick building and then dig straight through the floor. When you did that, you would fall into an area that was technically counted as underneath the map. You could actually walk around down there and look out through the map. If your head popped out from under the ground, then they can still see you, but other than that, you were basically invisible to everyone in the game. It was a huge issue, game-breaking issue, and it's no surprise that people started getting banned for exploiting it. I mean, are you surprised? I don't think anyone's really surprised, to be honest. Stop glitching in the game, okay? You cheater. Stop doing that. You cheater. I know you did that thing in the game. You cheated. I saw it, okay? I was watching. Alright, maybe I wasn't there, but you cheated. You know what you did. Number 1, hacking. There's only one possible thing that could be considered worse than abusing glitches, and that is just straight up hacking the game to give yourself an advantage. The hack in this clip allows the user to see all the enemy players that are close around him, which means he has a huge advantage. He can see exactly where everyone is, so he knows if he's being run up on or if people are trying to hide from him. And not only is he using wall hacks, though, he's also using an auto aim. When he gets close to a player, he can trigger his auto aim tools, which makes his sights lock straight onto the person on the aimbot. No matter how fast the trace will get around, to be honest, if you're hacking like this, then you probably deserve to be banned. Probably. Unless you're using a mod client to get just cinematics in game, because they haven't put theater in the game yet. Epic, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Please put theater in the game. I mean, I can only dream, right? Alright, guys, well, this is the time.
Tilted down all about me. What else
Other than that, though, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Drop a like if you've enjoyed. Live streaming is probably one of the most nerve-wracking jobs in entertainment. Whether you think it's just playing video games or not, the fact of the matter is that a bunch of people are watching you and your every mistake. It's kind of like a circus where you have to do tricks to get praise and people throw peanuts at you inside your cage or bits at you from your gaming setup. And trust me, the kids in the chat love watching you make mistakes. And then there's the trolls. Don't even get me started about the trolls. Now, in-game mistakes are understandable, but some mistakes are just like, what? You did what? Now, I'm not entirely sure how you would possibly fail to correctly hit the stop streaming button after a stream, but in any case, there's more people that do it than you'd think. Sometimes we see streamers go from the personality we all know them as to something else instantly after they believe they're off camera, or sometimes we just see some stuff that we weren't meant to. In today's video, let's take a look at the top 5 streamers who accidentally went wrong. Number 5. If you have a pet, the best advice I can give you is that you probably shouldn't leave your computer on during the night, especially if that pet happens to be a cat. OMG Chad found out firsthand why this was a bad idea, as one day at 6:30 in the morning he started streaming. And it was all because of his pet cat. In the early morning, his cat hopped up onto his desk. You know how cats like to do. And then he put his paw directly on the hotkey that OMG Chad was setting up earlier to stream with. His stream goes on for a total of 10 minutes before one of his friends calls him to tell him what's going on. Chad takes a look over at his computer, realizes what's happening, and turns it straight off. I mean, let's be real here. Things could have been much worse. I mean, he could have not noticed at all and given people a really long, creepy view of him sleeping. And considering he clearly didn't have any pants on, by the way, he held his duvet up to his crotch, things would have gotten really awkward if he had kicked his covers off while sleeping. Sometimes streamers get into arguments with each other. Even if you're best friends, there's no way to avoid sometimes not agreeing with each other and that turning into an argument. But sometimes when streamers argue, they aren't arguing at all. Sometimes it's all been staged. Mitch Jones streams a whole bunch of games, from League of Legends to Warcraft to Fortnite Battle Royale. In one eye, Mitch Jones was and they were doing an about something the donators on the stream.
Oh my gosh.
Turns out that the argument wasn't real at all. When Mitch pulls over, his friend goes to mute the stream, except for some reason it doesn't work and it turns out their voices are still being broadcasted live. Mitch's friend then goes on to say that he's so happy that they talked about scripting the fight in the bathroom, and then they both laugh about it. I can imagine that they probably didn't find it funny after they found out that they were still streaming what they were saying. You guys are a bunch of liars. I caught you. You're caught. You guys are a bunch of phonies. You're a phony! Hey! This guy's a great big phony!
Why? One donation why?
No, I didn't do anything! What's wrong with you? I literally, like, shut I'm literally talking to, I always ask the chat's opinion. That's how it streams, how I've done it for years. You want me to stop? You want me to stop asking the chat?
You're already doing exactly what this guy wanted. You're already doing it.
Serious. They all said, no, dude,
Okay.
you literally are getting defensive over nothing.
I'm not getting defensive.
Yes, you are.
You're the one getting
You're
mad.
going to say yes or no.
No, I'm not. I know chat loves me. I know chat loves me. It's you. I know chat loves me.
It's what's me? What's me? I asked the chat the question.
One donation makes you believe it.
No, it didn't. You think that. I don't know.
I asked them.
They all said no. It's like content. I don't know. I asked them everything. I asked them, hey, chat, should I talk to this girl? Yes, no. Hey, chat, put it in. Yes, I do that. No. Oh, man.
Honestly, I'm so happy. I'm so happy with that.
Okay, so this one isn't really about a streamer making a stream accidentally go live, but it's about a streamer putting something out into the public domain before they should have. Namely, the streamer called RuneScape, which, yeah, I know isn't exactly a streamer, it's a game, but they were streaming on Twitch, so I guess that counts. Anyway, during development live, Mod Shawnee was doing to walk through the game's latest patch notes, he managed to misclick something on software and display something that never should have been seen by the public. A teaser to something in the future that was not meant to be seen yet. Instead of transitioning to the preset that he wanted to transition to, Shawnee displayed a big logo on the screen that had the words Next Gen on it. We haven't heard anything about this supposed Next Gen update to RuneScape since this was a mistake on stream, but when he leaked it, Shawnee seemed pretty scared. The screen went dark, but the voices of the community manager and another employee could still be heard, and Shawnee was seriously worried that he was going to get fired because of what he had managed to leak. The two were confused as to why the Next Gen logo was even a preset, because it was such a big piece of information that was never intended to get out. Considering we haven't actually heard anything about Next Gen since this, it's unknown whether this was legit or just a clever marketing plan. But Shawnee definitely sounded pretty shaken up by what happened.
You're fired.
Something you doing gay. Take care and have a good one. Bye. Oh, wait. Oh my god. Why was that? Oh my god. 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 I'm not going to. Oh shit. Top out lose my child.
Kill.
Nothing's
Do that. Do it.
That's ridiculous.
That coming.
Why is that button so low?
Oh my god.
Don't worry about that, Sean. Number 2. It's kind of cringy to even talk about
How
this.
could this happen to
Went
them?
live, then we sort of have to talk about the infamous time DSP Gaming went live. Well, there's no easy way to say this. He went live, well, gross, right? Imagine seeing that your favorite streamer has just gone live, and instead of getting to see him play a brand new game, you instead get to see a close-up of his orgasm face. That's not something I ever want to happen, but by the looks of it, DSP must have been about to go live when he decided that he would rather beat one off instead.
No!
Just a quick one to loosen up before the stream or something. What he didn't realize is that he had already pushed the go live button on his stream, meaning him beating one off before the stream turned into him beating one off right in the middle of the stream, and we see him going at it for like a good minute and a half before he suddenly, well, you know, I don't exactly want to get into the details here. It's only until after the dirty deed is done that DSP realizes what has happened, which pretty much made everything seriously awkward.
Is that actually hitting tilted?
What is up, everyone? Hello, new well-being. Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Number one, if you've ever used OBS, then you probably know that there are two different settings that you can use. One that lets you start recording, and the other one that starts your stream if you have all the streaming stuff set up. Now, I gotta be real, I'm not exactly sure how you accidentally hit the start streaming button instead of the start recording button without realizing, but that's exactly what the YouTuber True Racer did, and then his wife decided to edit and upload all the footage. In the stream, you get a real behind-the-scenes look at what a YouTuber goes through when they're trying to record their videos. Like, he messes up his outro so many times, it's just hilarious. And even when he checks over all of his work, he just has no idea that he's been streaming the whole time instead of recording like he should have been. Right at the end, True Racer's friend texts him and tells him that he's actually streaming and the view count is rising. He looks at his phone in pure confusion, like he just does not know what's happening, and then all of a sudden it clicks. After an hour of streaming, he had hit the wrong button and wasn't just recording at all.
I can't! What? Where the hell am I up with?
Gosh. What was I going to say next? Honey! Mr. Racer! Damn, I'm still got to slow down penalty. Get out of here. Slow down penalty. And you can check out some of my other sweet videos by clicking the link right here, and another one right here. Yes, you can. If you have a video, make sure to hit that like button. Let's see if we can get this video to 200 likes.
Literally a stack of Kansas City warrants. So yeah, you know, piled up right there next to the daggum, right next to the... What do you mean? We have a bush. Don't worry. He has a bush. We don't have no bush. Exactly. You're gonna get distracted by the bush. care. This is a restaurant. You don't. You want to fight? Fight with me. I'll fight. Okay?
I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight.
Go ahead.
I'm not fighting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta do this red light thing. Does that just turn red now? Come on, go green! 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 Come next to a guy. He's looking at me. Does this count? Does this count? Oh, it's green, it's green, it's green. They're gone, see? Jesus Christ, the longest red of my life.
I'm filming myself.
Yeah.
Okay, well, don't touch myself.
Oh, then don't film them.
I'm not filming them.
But then you
Well, I stopped once they said
Then you're filming.
Yeah. Don't touch my...
I know, but it was already until...
Yeah. Why are you doing that? That's pretty good. Why? Dude. Let's go, bro. Yeah, we'll see. Make sure the wires don't get it.
Yeah, it's good.
Mon pied, man, ça fait 4 ans qu'il fait 16 dans les petits sous-sols-là qu'on gèle, ça me coûte la palette. C'est fini! C'est fini! C'est fini! Ok? Ça commence! C'est fini! Fini! Donc, sale! On va streamer direct là, ici à côté du foyer, guys. C'est là qu'on va streamer. C'est là! Oh. What's it? You guys have a good night.
What if I just farted? What? Did you guys hear that? Yeah, dude. They didn't respond to me either.
I'll say it very quickly. My brother challenged me to do a quick sit-up, put a pillow on my face. My two brothers helped me. One of my brothers held the pillow on my face as I tried to do a sit-up, and then my other brother took his pants down and put his in the direction of my where my face would go. And my other brother told me to push as hard as I could, and I did. And then he let go of the pillow, and I opened my eyes, blinking directly into my brother's. And when that happened, I told my mom, and I was like, "Mom, I think I'm gonna grow up to play RuneScape." And here we are. I wish I could laugh with you, but when you eat your brother, it's hard. I didn't eat it directly, I just went directly in. I just wanted to show that I was strong, and I realized that I am not that strong, really.
Sam, I will throw this phone over this wall for you right now if you want me to. No. You want me to? You won't do it. I will do it. I will do it. I'll do it. Oh.
Say the least. Oh my god. This is what you guys wanted me to buy. It's got a full, it's all the way on.
punched a hole through the wall. Great. Now, if my mum finds out, I'm gonna get in trouble.
material is different. It's not the same as a leather target for everything. This is a fashion.
No, it's a different brand, but they're similar. So, what would you say?
Oh no,
How much was it? $100.
This is $100. I thought it would be cheaper if it was.
I don't know if it's actually, but I know that it's expensive. So I know that it's really up there.
Really? I thought if it was in one piece.
It's so much ago, what is it?
I thought it would be cheaper because you said you paid 30 for one, or 20 for one, 10 for the
material.
other. Exactly. But I thought instead of 20 for this, 10 for that, it would just be like 40 for all of it. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm wrong.
You got a 3. And what happens when I get like a certain amount of points? Is there like am I just kind of
Just gotta get more.
Alright, so first off, let me give you my impressions before I even touch the okay. First, I'm already seeing wrinkle marks on the cups, which means that it's probably made out of a foam material. I'm thinking Forever 21 sort of vibe, so I'm already on the cheaper side. I haven't even felt it yet. Let's go with that. Okay. I don't know where to feel like appropriate.
You've been dating me for over a year. You can feel it appropriately anywhere.
Oh, it's shitty. It's terrible. Yeah, that's like. It feels like a coaster. First of all, you know little beer cozies? Beer cozies?
Yeah.
That's what this feels like.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say
Cozy.
this bathing suit is cheap and it costs you.
Yeah, but hey, it costs
35,
it costs me $15 but full outfit.
Oh,
Full
really?
bikini,
I
yeah.
still said cheap, so do I get a point?
But this bathing suit photographs the best out of all of my
It's
bathing
5.5 because your orange is your brand. Kayleen stock just went up.
Oh, what do you think's your favorite so far? What's your favorite?
How could this happen? Oh my god, there are more than 50 people video. Hi, whoever. Oh, Dave, bro, I don't know your name. I didn't give a launch pad and go with no fault. So actually, like, go leave the party. Where is he? Oh, no. One sec, I'm in the gate.
Yo!
What was it, the teaming? I don't know really if it's teaming. I'd rather find a friend and then like go and play with him. I mean, I say not teaming. Poke your head out. And have a little dream. Friendly teammate. Gosh. No, that one was quickly! Coming!
กินโลกแล้ว
Give me beef.
Đừng có nói không?
No thanks.
Tại bé đó.
I don't want to die, Tom. Thank you.
right now? Oh my god, I was watching this and I didn't even realize, but oh my god! What the shit? Okay, that was dark as shit, okay! Alright. Let me get this straight. His mum was a prostitute, okay, and wanted to make money. She met up with some guy, and then she ended up getting killed. And now this kid is got no mother. Oh my god.
Hello?
That's horrible.
Okay, you don't have mine.
That's very
Tragedy 5.
very sad. Oh my god, the ghost is back again. Oh,
Hello?
shit, now I just feel sad. But anyway, our next animation is called Safe Place. Okay, I won't tell you about anything about this one, except it was made by Angelos Rodriguez. Sorry, I'm butchering your name. I'll just watch it. Okay. Happy music, safe place, okay? I hate the ones where it seems happy, and then it just like at the end they're like, screw you, it's not meant to be happy.
Hello?
Okay, like this one. Alright. We've got a bunch of toys. Is a kid playing with his toys? It looks like it. He's playing pirates. Yarg! I'm gonna chop your face off. Oh, I don't remember a pirate attacking Superman, okay, but okay, well the pirate just died. Okay, this kid was kind of sad. Oh no, this is where it gets sad. Oh no. Is that his dad? He's got a beer in his hand. Don't tell me he's like an alcoholic or something. Oh no, he's sad. Oh no, he's an alcoholic. Look at him. Uh-oh. No. Oh no, the kid's got his door. No! You let, what did he do wrong? There's a mark on the door. Did you see that? Why is he angry? Why is he taking his belt? Oh, he's hiding in the closet. Oh no. No, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Oh, he destroyed Superman. Oh no. See, that just makes me even sadder. You know, child abuse is like the saddest thing ever, man. And I hope you guys, I know you guys are mostly young, okay, but you guys should know that child abuse is horrible, you know, to anyone who's experienced that sort of thing. It's absolutely horrible. Yeah, do not take your angers out on your own children. Like, what's the point? You know, don't take your anger out on anyone in your own family. You know, there is better ways to deal with anger. You know, talk about your feelings. Jesus Christ, you know, if you talk about your feelings, maybe you would feel angry. Alright, it doesn't take a bloody rocket scientist to bloody get that one. Alright, so this next animation is called Happy Birthday Luke, and it was made by Yashish Mystery. Now, as far as I'm concerned, birthdays are meant to be happy and joyful bloody birthdays. Okay, so now this is gonna bloody turn sad and shit. Happy birthday, Luke! Oh, is it 19? He's 19 and he can now drink. Oh, see, it's getting limp! Oh no, is this like a do not drink responsibly bloody animation? Okay, this guy
You've got to leave, you'll be 5 minutes.
Okay,
Tragedy 5.
You better stop drinking, okay?
I'll be 5 minutes. Tragedy 5.
He's running into people.
Hello. Right.
Yeah.
This.
Oh no, not 5. Oh,
What?
God, get
Wait.
dragged away.
Bye, I'm going to kill my dad.
Guys,
Never mind.
he wants to drink drive. Oh, don't drink and drive. He's just turned 19 and he's drink driving. You know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. He's falling asleep at the wheel. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? Oh no! Oh no! He didn't die, he's paralyzed. He lost a foot. Now it's his 20th birthday! Accidents involving drunk driving account for more deaths or serious injuries or of 19-year-olds. What? Oh my god, okay. Yeah, do not drink and drive. Okay, we're touching some very dark topics today. I feel like I'm like giving so much advice today, you know. Don't become a hooker, okay? Do not beat your children and do not drink and drive. What the hell's the next animation gonna teach us? Alright, this next animation is only like 50 seconds long, okay? But it looks kind of funny and sad. I don't know, apparently it's sad. It's called Daddy Cool and it was made by Zoe Hullet, Ludet, and Camille Jalabat. I always butcher their names, okay? But how can the 50-second animation be sad? I wonder. Daddy Cool. Daddy Cool. Alright, so we got a guy. Oh, the baby! This badass baby. He dropped his dummy. Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay, wait. No. Oh my god, okay, he's alive. He's got the dummy. Oh, I thought the baby fell. Oh no, the poor baby's on the foot. Oh no, don't tell me they're gonna die. This doesn't look sad though, it's kind of funny. Oh. Oh. Okay, you're gonna... What the shit, that what? He killed his own son for saving his life? Okay, what the hell? Is that sad or is that just... Did I really see that? Is that... What? Now the next animation is called Scarlet, okay? And it was made by the Studio NYC, and that's New York City. Scarlet. Oh, the story about Scarlet. Is it sad? Scarlet, why are you sad? Huh? Scarlet? Okay, waking up in bed. What's that? Some bullshit on the screen? What is that? Hello? What was that? Okay, just keep watching. Shut up. Why is Scarlet sad? Maybe Scarlet? I don't know what this is. Oh, singing. Oh! She doesn't have a leg! Oh, that's so sad. Oh, she has got a fake leg now. Oh, that's kind of sad. Now she's in school. Oh, she's jealous of the kids running. Oh, she can't swim in the pool. She can't be a ballerina. Oh, Scarlet. That's so sad. Oh, she's dreaming of being a ballerina. Oh, what happened to her leg? Oh, was she born like that? Oh, Scarlet. What is that? I don't understand what that is. Oh, Mum's like, it's okay, dear. You know, it's okay. You can be a ballerina. Oh, she got him a dress. Oh, that's so cute. Is she going to become a ballerina now? I hope so.
I watch YouTube.
She only got one leg. Oh, she's trying. Oh, that's sad. What is that? I don't know what it is. She's trying. Oh, she's learning.
Yes.
Oh, that's cute. Is this... Oh, she did it. What is this? Is this... Okay, she's now going to go to the ballerina recital. Is she going to win them over? Oh, this guy's sad too. Why is he sad? He's got both of his legs. Oh, Scarlett's going to cheer him on. It's okay, you have both your legs. He's like, yeah, I do have both my legs. You're right, Scarlett. Okay, oh, that's cute. What was with the leg? Hope is being able to see that there is light despite all of the darkness. That's true. Thank you, Desmond. Well, every year more than 10,000 children in the US are diagnosed with cancer. Scarlet Contra L Cancer's mission is to bring attention, care, comfort and solution to some of the suffering surrounding this issue. So, is that it? She lost her leg with cancer. I didn't know she had short hair. So, yeah, let's do that cancer. Jesus Christ, okay. Another dark topic, cancer sucks, man. Alright, it's time for our very last animation, and it's called Cora by the PlayStation developer known as Quantic Dream. So the reason why I'm showing you this was made 7 years ago, and I remember
Ich bin eine AX400 Android dritter Generation. Geschaffen als Ihr persönlicher Assistent und intimer Beziehungspartner.
No, wait, she just said I'm a sex partner in German?
Je suis un Android de troisième génération AX400 conçu pour être votre assistante personnelle et votre partenaire intime.
Oh, bon, sexual partner! Okay, speak in Japanese.
What? Hi. What?
What are we doing?
I've been waiting for Rob when he wants to play Fortnite.
What's he doing?
Okay. Brandon? Why is this sad?
Multilingual verbal expression check.
Okay.
Go ahead, take a few steps.
Man, it's like being born for the first time. Man. I will never see the day where we get robots this cool, but it's gonna happen, you know. In like 200 years, you know.
Did you get that message?
Yeah. Oh,
What?
That's disappearing.
Did you get that message?
What message?
Message.
Oh,
You're ready
Yeah.
for work, honey.
It's for me.
No.
oh.
I'm playing somebody.
To me now.
I'll reinitialize you and send you to a store to be sold.
Tyler McCarr.
Sold.
Sold?
Oh shit.
But I'm a human.
Why did you leave?
I'm a
Is that right?
Oh my, you're Fortnite again.
Of course, you're merchandise, baby. You're a computer with all
Quit,
skills
Rob.
and capable of doing all sorts of
All
things.
sorts of things.
And you're worth a fortune.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Rob.
Oh. I thought.
You thought?
Why?
Whoa. You're a robot. You're not an idiot.
Are you in the game?
What you think, bitch?
I'm in with Robbie. Even though they're my ex.
Huh?
I'm lying.
You're a liar.
Why
This is it, okay? Oh, no, robot. Bloody thinking she's alive. Okay? Get rid of this robot. Go, get out.
Defective model. Disassemble and check the required components.
Disassembling me, but why?
You're not supposed to
What?
think that sort of stuff. You're not supposed to think at all, period. You must have a defective piece or a software problem
No,
somewhere.
I feel perfectly fine, I assure you. Everything is alright.
Everything's fine.
I answered all the tests correctly, didn't I?
Yeah, your behavior is non-standard.
Cheating. I couldn't even anyone to talk to you.
What?
Defective models have to be eliminated. That's my job.
Even have to talk to you, I put him on.
I'm going to have some explaining to do.
Car, say that
I
again.
promise. I'll do everything I know.
Even
I
want
won't
to
think
talk to you.
I won't think
He's on the
anymore.
mic.
What?
I've just been born. You can't kill me yet.
Even on the mic, talk to him.
I'm scared.
It doesn't matter. You just do whatever you want.
I want to live. Begging you.
She's crying. Is Robert gonna cry? What's he doing? Is he gonna put it back together? Oh man, it's a scary thought. You know, the idea of a robot becoming self-aware. Oh, he's putting her back together. He can't do that though. You know, she knows she's self-aware. You know, she's too smart. She's too smart. Oh damn. Okay, well, hope you know what you're doing. Oh, she's growing hair and shit. Oh man. Watching this makes me so excited.
What did Robert left?
So fucking precious when you smile. No. Hello everyone. Today we are back with Would You Rather.
Hey Brandon, I don't like Would You Rather. Play Roblox instead.
Sitting off Roblox? Listen, you little shit. We're gonna play Would You Rather, whether you like it or not, you ungrateful piece of shit. Anyway, let's just start the video. Would you rather have a lightsaber? Why would I want a lightsaber when I've already got one? Or have a helper monkey? Oh, monkey!
Hello kids, I'm Helper the monkey.
Hey, monkey, could you fetch me some water?
Of course you can, Brandon.
Oh, thanks, monkey. Shut up, you stupid monkey. Stupid ass monkey got me all wet. Look how wet I am. Alright, if I had a lightsaber, what the shit am I gonna do with it? I can't kill no one. They'll throw me in jail. But if I had a helper monkey, however, you can do shit that I don't want to do because he's a helper monkey. So I'm gonna pick have a helper monkey. What? Only 36% want a bloody monkey? How could you not want a cute little monkey running around the house? What the shit are a million of you gonna do with a lightsaber? I already have a lightsaber and it just sits in my cupboard over there.
Robert left.
Enough of that's too dangerous. Would you rather be married to a
Robert left the party.
an ugly person who is incredibly wealthy? Oh yeah, Brennan, I love you so much. Oh yeah, come give me a kissy. Oh! No way, I won't give you a kissy. You're bloody fat. But Brandon, look at all this money I have. Money? Well, why didn't you say so? Or would you rather be married to a gorgeous person who is on welfare?
Oh, hey there, good looking. You come here often.
Whoa! Hey there, pretty lady, okay? Come talk to me.
But there's something I've got to mention. I live in a cardboard box.
Go away, you bloody poor ass bitch. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is a very hard question. If I don't get married to this fat and ugly person, all the fat and ugly people watching will get offended. Oh, fatty, fatty, eating all the cupcakes, fatty, fatty. Guys, I'm joking, okay? You're not fat, alright? You're just ugly. So I'm gonna get married to this sexy ass, gorgeous person. Yeah, that's right, 78% of people agree with me. Okay, we don't want to get married to this old fat ass ugly person. Would you rather be lost in the woods, guys? I don't know where I am. This is kind of scary. Or would you rather be stuck in a haunted house at night? Oh my god, imagine if my house was bloody haunted. Okay? Did I see that? What the shit? Alright, let's be honest here, okay? Do you know how many scary shit are in the woods, okay? But if I'm stuck in a haunted house, okay, I've got a bed, I've got a shower, I've got a toilet in case I need a poo-poo. So I'm gonna go with stuck in a haunted house, okay? 71% of people would rather be in the woods? How many times do I have to say ghosts aren't real, okay? Okay. If you had a machete, would you rather amputate the feet of 2 friends or amputate one of your own feet? Can you imagine amputating one of your own feet? Here I go, here I go, here I go! I'm telling you guys right now, there is no way in hell I am amputating my own goddamn feet, okay? So sorry.
Yeah.
Friends, you just lost your feet. That's if I actually had 2 friends.
Yeah, correct.
Take their feet. Would you rather lose your genitalia? No.
Yeah, I can play Fortnite with you.
This is why I'm the best YouTuber ever.
It's my ass on your life. We don't really have a spike.
Me and my buddy Pee-Pee are
Join me. Chris, shake your hair and think of mine. Oh, get ready. Everybody, shake your hair until you're annoying. Oh.
Let it pull the cotton. Wonderful Christmas time. Why am I singing Christmas songs in February? I don't know. Paul McCartney, I guess. I don't care. Would you rather have the paparazzi follow you?
Fine.
Go away. For goodness sake, how did they get hit? Or would you rather reveal a different secret about yourself?
Alright,
I'm not gonna lie. If the paparazzi follow you everywhere, it would get really annoying.
we need her to be that by a second.
Go away.
Here we go with the lingering ninja smacks. And then we go with the waiting
Every week, that
nuts.
would be so hard. Wait, hang on a second. It's in a newspaper. No one reads newspapers anymore.
If you get done, shut up.
Okay, would you rather wrestle
Car,
an alligator or wrestle a
eat
bear? I
up
don't know.
before your mommy. If you don't know, turn up right now. 'Cause if you get done, shut up. Rob, all you want is massage. Rob, all he wants is your tongue. Chris loves you because he has a poo. Chris never poo. Don't have his poo.
Fighting an alligator because I could probably choke him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 60% agree. Yeah, there's no way I'm fighting a bear. Would you rather live in a castle?
Chris is tier 71.
Castle?
I'm going to check what tier I am. I'm tier 100.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty hard one. It sounds cool to live in a castle.
I'm tier 100.
No, you're not, okay? Show me.
Yes, I am.
Anyway, where the shit am I gonna use a yacht in London? So I don't know, I would own a yacht and then sell it and then be
I'm tier 100.
I live in a stupid old castle.
If you are, show me the Reaper.
Hey, would you rather be a
Show me. No, you show me your reaper.
I don't have a Reaper.
Come on, get ready.
I am. Steven, guess what happened to him and wait, turkey in his eyes.
to elderly people?
They heard him.
Did you hear him cry?
No. I only heard him say,
Yeah, and then he cried when I looked back. He was crying the person.
it must have been a bad accident.
Yeah, there was
What the fuck?
Go down! It's a meteorite! It's a meteorite! No!
That could mean anything.
It's the moon.
Down
The
it!
moon.
Down one! It's gonna be a pizza! The place is gonna be dead! The meteorite go hit a beat! Meteorite go hit a bus! I have a panic.
Car.
Get on.
Car.
Where do you wanna go?
Car.
Seems like we're going to here. And
But who the hell's blakevass?
your friend.
Chris liver shit is going.
Yeah, he is.
I want go shifty, go shifty.
Okay, because not only do I have to eat my hands and feet, okay, I won't have any hands and feet after that. Whereas if I eat my dad, I won't have a dad.
guys, go shift it, go
Okay,
shift
sorry,
it.
Dad, but I need my answer.
We're around the corner,
Male or female?
Cara.
I can't answer this question. I can already hear the comment section.
Cara, do you have a mic?
I've always liked titties, so I'm gonna have to go with titties. Oh, okay. Well, apparently no one wants to be a female. That's kind of sad. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I
Chug jug, I don't like.
hope you saw the video.
A shifty.
Oh, you're the harshest.
No matter how. I'm in the shed, we're going to the house now.
Alright, 10,000 likes and I'll make another one. Why not?
Do you like the ship?
If I have chest in or not. If not, sometimes like, okay, I find like, I know chest are really so mad, I really go cry. Or do something madder, like, mostly fall off the bed. How mad I am. Cause once I got to chat, I didn't have a chest, and I died because the other person got a techno. And I was going to say pump, but I didn't have a pump. Yeah, I had techno, and then, well, SMG. The weapons he had.
Yeah, are you good at Fortnite?
Not really, because my shoulder and buttons are quite broken, like they.
Because if you're not like very good, like I'm a legend.
You're not the best, is.
I'm better than you, Chris. Well, I don't know, like, but like I'm very good.
Do you can do like a 2v2 with your friend or something? I mean, like you versus your friend.
AR?
Yeah. Got two.
I only found an AR.
What?
What color is your second AR?
Did they are?
Blue.
Do you have blue?
Can I have an AR? Cause my AR is grey. Thanks.
I still got blue one, but in mine. I use it. He invited me to a game, but I don't want to join.
What?
Your friend invited me to a game. Oh.
Why are we never doing Plus Fortnite with me anymore?
Because I play with friends like kinda told him my phone broken actually.
So does that mean you does that mean you hate us?
Especially over domestic fowl. With a couple of sheepies over here. I memorized every single animal on this picture. What color was the pig closest to the pool?
Chris, liver.
I mean, piggy's not pinky, okay? So I'm guessing pinky. So it was
What weapons do you have?
It was black. I didn't even notice the bloody black-ass piggy. What's the black-ass piggy doing in here? You don't belong here, black piggy. Read the sentence to the Paris in the spring. Did you notice something off with the sentence, Hagrid? You said the twice. You thought I was a dum-dum. I'm not no dum-dum. How many F's are in the sentence? Finished files are a result of years of scientific study combined with the experience of years. Okay, I'm gonna guess 3, alright? And did you count 3, 4, or 5?
Blakevass.
They're actually...
Yeah. What weapons do you have? Say so.
3 altogether.
Say so.
Why were you not moving?
No, say so. What weapons do you have? Okay, this one. No, don't do a door. You only do. No, don't do a door. Cause you want to be on that side.
Alright.
You only do windows.
I want to be on my side.
Fine,
Stop
don't
stealing
move
my
me.
side. Alright. Show me your loot.
I did this one. Then a blue pump. Techno.
Aww.
Then I have that.
Can I have that slip?
Yeah, oh!
I don't remember no bird.
Got it.
Okay, I think
Can I have your slip?
girl that was was sitting on a blanket. That does seem familiar. A trash can.
How you from? Chris Liverpool, Chris Liverpool. Okay, you shouldn't see my weapon. I will show you.
Chris, give me my slurp.
Here's the dog. This woman's on a
No, you're the mine.
blanket, but yeah, I don't see no bird.
Black ball class or slurp?
You don't need a slurp.
This girl's holding a purse, kind of. Is that what I mean?
Yes, it is, and I'll be a full shield so I can get us a win.
I don't see no trash.
I don't have a full shield.
I don't do too bad. Can we predict
What?
Well, I have a full shield.
Follow the line to the number on the opposite side. Take those two numbers and subtract the smaller
Better.
number from the bigger number. Okay, guys.
Mine tweet.
Pick one.
Mine
I'm
tweet.
gonna go with 12.
Mine tweet.
I'm heading tilted.
6
I had it in the tree.
is 6.
Okay, give me.
So that means
It's a big as bigger tree.
See you later.
Goddamn bloody physics. Wait a goddamn second. 7 minus 1 is 6. 8 minus 2 is 9.
See you later, Chris.
6. You tried to trick me, you stupid ass webpage, okay? You made me think you just read my mind, but you didn't. What number should come next?
I'll head tilted all by myself.
28. I don't want to do no shitty ass math. Oh, I see. 6 plus 11 is 17. 11 plus 17 is 28.
Not being a
So
scaredy cat like
17
you used
plus
before.
28 is...
You said something like that.
That's already a mind trick. That is literally 10-year-old math, okay? I don't get it. Quickly, study this image. Okay, we've got a helicopter, okay, Panasonic, Coca-Cola, a Paul Simon...
Chris, don't steal my chest. No, I mean it.
Guys, pause the video, look at the picture, because I'm...
Chris!
I have
See
it,
if
y'all.
you steal my...
Ooh, wood. 70
Chris
wood.
has to steal my chest.
Run and die.
Stay tilted.
Ted and Bill have shit haircuts.
Tilted on a circle.
Orange and Ryan is blue, and then we've got Ben. Okay,
You can't hit the tilted.
guys. Shit. I can't remember these dumb-ass characters' names. I can't even remember my own goddamn name. How am I supposed to remember these stupid people's names? I think my name
Chris?
is Kitty Love 69. Okay, I think this is Ben. You know, shit haircuts.
Crap! Reaper, guys, I'm getting attacked by a Reaper! Black balls, come!
That one was a load of shit on my arm.
Black balls, come on! Like, people guys, we're getting attacked by the Reaper.
You to play along.
Oh, shit.
Launch pad myself.
Guys, I knocked the Reaper!
Yeah, but you got our team.
Your answer, so 9 minus 5 is 4. With a letter to go to a number, example 1 is C. What? Okay, well I picked 4 as C.
Get the Chris, he can die! Guys, I knocked the Reaper!
Oh, die.
Letter of that country. Okay, so the last letter of Canada.
Black balls are coming for us!
So,
there.
beginning with A.
Where's that tower? Oh, shoot here.
Color starting with the last letter of the animal. Great. Antelope ends with E. So the color beginning with E, and that would be... What color begins with E? Okay, I'm just going to take that. What's your answer? An orange kangaroo in Denmark.
It's the Reaper! He's attacking!
You thought you read my mind, but you don't. It was actually an antelope.
Hi, Freddy.
That was the color E. Stupid ass mind trick things.
Sniper.
Read this sentence.
There's someone behind us! Oh! Oh, I knocked him!
No, you didn't. There was still 2.
Freddy, you can pass some stuff.
Guys, anyone else? Oh my god, this is some tricky shit. This is some tricky shit. Alright, so I watched the image. Can you see the image moving? Yeah, it's very tricky, okay? Move it to someone. Tell them to look into your eyes and say they can't stop looking. Ask them what they
Roger, City, yes, lad.
chances are they can't remember because they can't
Black
focus
Town!
someone's eyes.
Black Bass, he's the
I'll
city,
go
yes,
that one.
lad.
No, you shouldn't.
Next question. There is
No, invite Freddy City.
Okay.
Mary's mother had 4 children. Mary's mother, Mary Wren. That means Mary is a bloody another king as well. If you're such a lie, you are wrong. It's Mary's name. No, I'm lying. I don't think I'm a bloody dumb. What stupid ass mind tricks, okay? They can't trick me. My mind is so focused. What word is spelled J-O-K? And what is the white part of an egg called? Well, I'm guessing they want me to say yolk, but it's not. It's egg whites. What are egg whites called? I thought they're called egg whites. The yolk in an egg is yellow, not bloody white. Oh, gosh. Such an idiot. Father and a son went in their car for a road trip. They got in a car crash. Oh, no. It was a great idea going on this road trip. Oh, man, watch out for that truck. Oh, no. The father died? Daddy! Okay, this riddle's getting kind of dark, alright? With 2 sentences in and the dad's already dead. He needed surgery, but in hospital, when the doctor comes in, the doctor says, I can't operate on this boy. He's my son. Who's the doctor? But the dad died. So that means the doctor is the dad's dad? Alright guys, pause the video and read through this again, because that's what I think, okay? Did you say the mother? Oh, the son was badly injured. Oh. See, I didn't even read that out, that's why I missed it. I was just so upset that my dad's dead. A is the father was B, but B is not the son of A. Oh my god, I don't even know. Alright, so A is a dad and B is a son. Okay, well if B is not the son of A, then that means B is a girl and she's the daughter. She's the daughter of A. A rooster laid an egg on top of the barn roof. Which way did it roll? It didn't, and since when do roosters lay eggs? How can a man go 8 days without sleep? Sleeps at night, obviously. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bitch ass bitch. How can you drop a raw egg onto the concrete floor without cracking it? I don't know. The egg can't crack the concrete floor. If a doctor gives you 3 pills and tells you to take 1 pill every half hour, how long would it take before all the pills had been taken? 1 hour and a half. 1 hour? Take the first pill right away, half an hour later take the second, and then I was feeling so smart earlier, but now I just feel like a dumb idiot. If there are 6 apples, take away 4. How many do you have? So it's 4. See, I can say anything I want. Okay, Brandon, first, tell me, how old are you? I'm 21. I don't know why I did that. I'm not 21, I'm 22. It's kind of sad that the older you get, the more you forget how old you are. It should be a quote or something while I eat my brie. Okay, Brandon, question number 1. Is your character a female? A female? Now the thing is, I don't see a bloody pee-pee on the genie. What are you talking about, Brandon? I got a pee-pee. Where is your bloody pee-pee, Akinator? I have a pee-pee, I swear. Check between my legs. Between you? You don't have any legs! Oh no, it's bloody onto me. Okay, I'm gonna say I don't know, okay? Akinator does not like to assign himself to a certain gender. I'm ripping out my hair. Why do I do that? Question number 2. Is your character a Pikachu? Pikachu? He's playing that Pokemon Go. It's just no play that shit anymore. No, Akinator's not a Pokemon. He's a bloody Akinator. Okay, tell me, was your character already famous in the 60s? I don't know. What was Akinator doing in the bloody 60s? No, hello, come, I didn't get anyone anything. Come, hello. Okay, I'm gonna say no. I don't think Akinator was famous in the 60s. Okay, then. Character, an animal? Animal? I don't know, it looks like a bloody genie. Does it look like I can go whoop whoop meow meow whoop whoop meow meow? I'ma say no. He's not a bloody woof woof. Okay, well tell me this. Does your character have hair? I don't know if he has hair or not. What are you talking about, Brad? Look at hair right there. You're right, he does have a little bit of hair here. He also has a bit of hair. I'ma say yes, he has the hair. Real? Akinator's real. He's not a bloody human being. He's a bloody robot on a website. I mean, it could be real. I don't know. I'm not saying I don't know. It could be real. I don't know. Does your character wear shoes? Now, from what I can see, Akinator just has a bloody squiggly at the end of his lap. He could be wearing a shoe inside of that. Why wear shoes? Okay, well tell me this. Does your character have the hair? I don't know if Akinator has hair or not. What are you talking about, Brad? Look at hair right there. You're right, he does have a little bit of hair here. He also has a bit of hair. Very mochi mochi. Stashi, I'ma say yes, he has the hair. Okay, Brandon, tell me this. Is your character the real? Akinator's real. He's not a bloody human being. He's a bloody robot on a website. I mean, it could be real. I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know. It could be real. I don't know. Does your character wear shoes? Now, from what I can see, Akinator just has a bloody squiggly at the end of his lap. He could be wearing a shoe inside of it. Why wear shoes? Shut up, Akinator. I'ma say no. He's not a bloody woof woof. Okay, well tell me this. Does your character have the hair? I don't know if Akinator has hair or not. What are you talking about, Brad? Look at hair right there. You're right, he does have a little bit of hair here. He also has a bit of hair. It's bloody mochi mochi. Stashi, I'ma say yes, he has the hair. Okay, Brandon, tell me this. Is your character human being? He's a bloody robot on a website. I mean, it could be real. I don't know. I'm not saying I don't know. It could be real. I don't know. Does your character wear shoes? Now, from what I can see, Akinator just has a bloody squiggly in the leg. But he could be wearing a shoe inside of that. Do I wear shoes? I'm going to put my leg on top of my desk like that. But I ended up hitting my desk. I'm gonna say Akinator does not wear the bloody shoes, because I cannot see a shoe on this bloody shoe man. No. Does your character like chocolate? Chocolate? I like chocolate. My favorite chocolate is a Mars bar. Comment now, what's your favorite chocolate? Like I give a shit. I like Maltesers, Brandon. No one cares, Akinator. I'ma say no, okay? I don't know if Akinator likes chocolate, but I just said I like Maltesers. Shut up, Akinator. I don't care. Does your character play G? that I'm a singer. Is your character in the Bible? I don't know what that is. So no, does your character smell? No, let's smell it. Akinator smells like curry. I love curry. That's why I smell it, Brandon. Okay, Akinator does kind of smelly of curry, but realistically, no, it doesn't. Okay, tell me this. Does your character have the feet? Listen, Akinator, I've already done a skit with my foot, alright, and it ended up me falling off my chair. Does anybody other than you know them? Shit, I mean, yes, we've clarified. 500 million people have played this game. I'm thinking, I've almost got it. Is your character a genie? Oh my baby. Akinator is a bloody genie. No, this cannot be. Akinator surely cannot guess himself. I'm gonna say yes. Okay. Pretty obvious question, mate. Yeah, there. Okay, we're back to stupid questions now. Is your character a child? I mean, I'm pretty young, but I wouldn't say I'm a child. Akinator, genies are like 1 billion years old. Don't call me old, you piece of shit. No, it's not a bloody child. You bloody thought you could get me. But I've got it now. Can you see your character? Uh-oh, guys. I'm looking at Akinator right now. I'm looking at him. Okay, I can see him. With my own 2 eyes, I can see him. All you have to is click. Yes? Is your character a coach? You try to tell me there's a genie out there that's also a coach? No, he's not a coach, you arsehole. Brandon. I think I am very close
Can you help me to laugh?
He knows that I'm looking at him right now. He knows that I'm thinking of him. Okay, here goes nothing. Let's click. Yes, your character is big. No! How did Akinator really guess himself? Oh no! I was 100% sure that was gonna work. Oh my bloody god, I guessed it right once again. Oh my bloody god, I guessed it right again. Wait, hang on a second. No, I guessed it. No, I guessed it. No, I did. I'm the real Akinator. No. You're just me guessing it's you. You are just Akinator. I am Akinator. Oh no, guys, they're altering. Oh no. Remember when I said no one's ever guessed Akinator before? Well, apparently it's been guessed 232,000 times. Whoops. Okay, Akinator can guess himself. A big whoop, no, it's a T. Now my next character is going to be a new one. It is Ugandan Knuckles. This is Ugandan Knuckles. Akinator will show you the way. Show you the way to the queen. Akinator is the queen. She will show you the way. We will take the queen back to Uganda. We will show the queen the way. Okay, question number 1. Does your character wear shoes? Blueberry break. Oh, well, does it look like the Knuckles wear their shoes in Uganda because that's our 4 shoes? We wear sandals. I mean, I don't see shoes on any of these Knuckles. So I'm gonna say no. No, the Knuckles do not wear their shoes. Brother, tell me this. Is your character a genie? Akinator, we're not guessing you anymore. You dumbass genius. Is your character from 5 Nights at Freddy's? No. Okay, no one plays like that. That's where the jump scare from 5 Nights at Freddy's will come from. This is a tricky one. Does your character stand on 2 legs? I would say yes. You got the Knuckles will stand on 2 legs now? Is your character originally from a video game? Oh, well the thing is, Knuckles is from a video game, but does that make Ugandan Knuckles bloody from a video game? I mean, it's mainly popular from VR chat, which is a game. I would say yes, Ugandan Knuckles is from Uganda, but also from the Sonic series. Does your character appear in the bloody Mario games? Mario? No, he's from the Sonic series, okay. Is he bloody gay? I don't know. He's not from Zelda. So tell me, is your character bloody animal? Is my character an animal? I mean, I think Knuckles is an animal, right? It's a bloody enchilada? What's a bloody enchilada? Enchilada is this bloody ugly hedgehog? Okay, I will say yes because he's Knuckles, alright? Not from Animal Crossing, not from New Jersey. Ugandan Knuckles is almost mostly red. Yes. Is your character linked with Sega? Sega. He is linked with Sega. Is your character the head of a group of people? Knows about the bloody Ugandan bear. Does your character come from the internet? Yes! Ugandan knuckles! Ugandan knuckles has shown us the way! Akoneta is the queen. It has been decided. Akoneta will now be known as the queen of Uganda because he can get anyone or anything. Okay, you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna end the video here. That was me playing character bloody and Juice. We wear sandals. Well, oh my bloody god, I guess it. Good night. Okay, I guess. Chat. Does anybody other than good night? Well, oh, Juice. We wear sandals. I mean, I don't see shoes on any of these knuckles. So I'm gonna say no. No, the knuckles do not wear the shoes. Brother, tell me this. Is your character a genius? We're not you anymore. You genius. Five Nights at Freddy's. No, okay, no. Where the jump scare Five Nights at Freddy's will go. This is a tricky.
We use electricity to power every aspect of our lives. Simple stuff like making a cup of tea or powering our tablets and phones. We are on a journey to find out where some of this
Abe, it's starting with 7 people. Dude, I'm recording it. This is insane. Dude, we're in a cave. 6 people. I can literally go anywhere. Dude, I'm insulted. Holy moly.
Not again.
Abe, it's starting with 7 people. Dude, I'm recording it. This is insane. Dude, we're in a cave. 6 people. I can literally go anywhere. Dude, I'm insulted.
I like this. Nope. 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 No. Oh my god, the corner.
It's starting with 7 people. Dude, I'm recording it. It's insane.
I'm out of patience.
6 people. I can literally go anywhere. Dude, I'm insulted.
Oh, listen. God save the Queen. God save the Queen and the Queen. Oh, wow. Look, it's funny. I this middle. Anything but this middle. My shield potion and I down I go. Sniper! 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 Help, 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 help! Idiot! Fat idiot! No!
It's starting with 7 people.
Kill him!
Dude, I'm recording. This is insane. Dude,
Nope, 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 nope. Not that. Okay.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Hey dude, don't be friends. Thank you. Do you have any boundaries? button. One sec. One sec, I need to move the jet. What I'm using? It's S99. I didn't move it. Trying to play. Wait a minute. SMG bullets. And let it go, let it go, let it go. Come say let it go, and I will say let it go. Oh wait, no. Oh my. Oh no. Should be wild. Wait. Yeah, could do. What the flip? Oh shoot. Got it back. Get it back. Hey, hello? Is it me looking for? Probably not. Probably yeah. Why are you so happy? Oh, I love these. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oops. They got really helpful. I could have used these. And bandages. Only ammo. Person destroy everything, but it just destroy everything. That's enough. Because you guys are so helpful. How helpful, dude. One person at the beginning. It has to, I think. This guy's running quick. This game. Help me. No! Downstairs! Revenge me! Ooh, you avenged me! Oh, can we be friends? Where's Jane? Come for Jane. Please win this for. Just please win this. Send my friend in class. JJ. Nice job. Nice job. It was good. guy come. And here I come.
Big fucking lie again.
I killed myself in the tube.
What? No. This is a big fucking lie again.
Oh my god, up on the mountain.
This is me.
What's going on, guys? My name is No Games. Welcome back to another episode of Black Ops 3 Hiding. Today, we're going to be taking this very first game over to Splash, only because last time we were here on Splash, we had AJ and a few other guys hiding on top of the map, and some people outside of the map, so hopefully that's not going to be the case today, but every time we come to Splash, somebody always has an insane and a crazy hiding spot. So we're going to see how today actually turns out, but I am going to fire my weapon up in the air, just to let all 17 of them know that I'm coming after them, and for the people that do enjoy playing along at home, you guys can see the board on the left-hand side.
Goodbye, 13.
Ja, gib mir ein Ding. Lukas. Schnell. Oh, ich muss nachhören. 3, bleib stehen. 3, 2, 1. Schnell. 3, 2, 1. Nein, ich bin gestorben in der Sekunde. Easy. 3, 2, 1. Haut rein, Freunde! Nein! Oh! Das wäre.
whatever.
down in the description.
Ja, gib mir ein Ding. Lukas. Schnell!
Before moving on to the next clip, you can get this amazing gaming mouse for absolutely free by going to the link down in the description. They are giving this mouse for free only for a limited time. It has an awesome grip and is made especially for games like Fortnite. So if you're interested and want to get this mouse for absolutely free, you can go and get this gaming mouse by going to the link down in the description. So yeah, let's move on to the next clip now.
I'll probably have soda. Can I see? Stop it. Please.